Today, I want to address a paradox that many of us have observed but seldom understand. It's the question of why those who are kind-hearted, compassionate, and genuinely nice often find themselves walking life's path alone. Being nice means showing kindness without expectation, offering love without conditions, and seeking the good of others without selfish motives. But the truth is, in a world that often values power over humility and ambition over gentleness, being nice can sometimes feel like a disadvantage. Nice people are givers in a world full of takers. They pour their hearts into relationships, only to discover that not everyone reciprocates. It's not because they lack worth, but because their generosity is often misunderstood or, worse, taken for granted. Their quiet strength and patience can sometimes be mistaken for weakness, but make no mistake, being nice requires courage. It's easy to be indifferent or harsh. It takes real character to remain kind when the world is not. Nice people value authenticity. They avoid shallow connections and meaningless relationships. Their standards for depth and integrity are high, and rightly so. They prefer solitude over compromising their values. They'd rather be alone than settle for relationships that don't nurture their spirit. But here's the powerful truth: being alone does not mean being lonely. Nice people often use their time of solitude to grow, reflect, and become even stronger. They learn to value their own company, finding peace in their thoughts and joy in their purpose. The world might not always celebrate them loudly, but make no mistake, nice people are the unseen heroes of humanity. Their kindness plants seeds that grow in ways they might never witness. Their solitude is not a sign of failure, but a testament to their integrity and resilience. If you find yourself alone despite your kindness, know this: your value is not diminished. Stay true to your principles, for your goodness will resonate far beyond the moment. And remember, being nice isn't about gaining recognition or companionship. It's about being a beacon of light in a sometimes dark world. Carry on with courage, for the world needs more of you. And even in moments of solitude, never forget you are never truly alone. Kindness is often misunderstood as being passive or submissive. In truth, it takes incredible inner strength to remain kind in a world that can be harsh and unkind. Nice people choose to respond with compassion, even when faced with negativity. Their actions demonstrate emotional intelligence and resilience. This strength lies in their ability to rise above pettiness and see the bigger picture. Kindness is not about avoiding conflict, but resolving it with grace. It is a choice rooted in courage, not fear. Genuine niceness is selfless and pure. Nice people offer their time, love, and support without keeping score. Their generosity is unconditional, not based on what they can gain. This often leads to their efforts being overlooked or unappreciated. But they understand that true kindness isn't transactional. They give because it aligns with their values, not because they expect praise. This purity is what makes their kindness so impactful. Kindness can sometimes be mistaken for naivety or weakness. People may assume that nice individuals are easy to manipulate or take advantage of. However, being kind doesn't mean being unaware of others' intentions. Nice people choose kindness despite knowing the risks involved. This makes their actions intentional and courageous. Their ability to stay kind in the face of adversity is what sets them apart. Vulnerability, in this case, becomes a strength, not a flaw. In a fast-paced world focused on success and self-interest, true kindness stands out. Many fail to appreciate it because it's not as common as it should be. Nice people often go unnoticed because they don't seek the spotlight. Their kindness operates quietly, impacting lives without demanding recognition. But just because something is rare doesn't mean it isn't powerful. True kindness leaves a lasting impression, even if it isn't acknowledged immediately. The rarity of kindness makes it priceless. When someone is consistently kind, their actions can start to seem ordinary. Others may begin to expect their generosity without appreciating it. Nice people often find themselves giving more than they receive. This imbalance isn't because they lack value, but because their consistency is underappreciated. However, their actions stem from their principles, not others' acknowledgement. Over time, their true worth is often recognized, even if it takes years. Their generosity is their legacy. Nice people crave meaningful relationships that nourish the soul. They aren't interested in shallow interactions or fleeting connections. Their focus is on creating bonds built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. This often limits the number of people they let into their inner circle. It's not about being selective for exclusivity, but for authenticity. They'd rather have one genuine friend than 100 acquaintances. This pursuit of depth makes their relationships rare but fulfilling. For nice people, the size of their social circle doesn't matter. What truly matters is the quality of the connections they maintain. They invest their energy into a few deep, meaningful relationships. This often means they have fewer friends, but those friendships are genuine and lasting. They understand that true connection can't be measured in numbers. They'd rather stand alone than be surrounded by insincerity. Quality relationships are their source of strength and joy. Nice people often choose solitude because it gives them peace. It's not that they fear relationships, but they won't compromise their values for them. Solitude allows them to recharge and reconnect with their inner selves. It becomes a sanctuary where they can reflect and grow. They don't view being alone as a failure, but as an opportunity. For them, solitude isn't about isolation, it's about alignment. This perspective makes their alone time meaningful and enriching. Kindness doesn't mean accepting less than what one deserves. Nice people are aware of their value and won't tolerate relationships that diminish it. They set boundaries to protect their peace and energy. This sometimes means walking away from people who don't reciprocate their kindness. It's not about arrogance, but self-respect. Their refusal to settle reflects their commitment to their principles. They'd rather wait for the right connection than compromise their worth. In a society that often celebrates ambition over empathy, being kind is an act of defiance. Nice people choose compassion even when it's unpopular or inconvenient. This takes immense courage, as it means going against the grain. Their kindness is not driven by societal rewards, but by personal integrity. It's easy to be self-serving, it's much harder to put others first. Their courage lies in staying true to their values. They show that kindness is a strength, not a weakness. Nice people naturally focus on others' strengths and potential. They see possibilities in people, even when others may only see flaws. This optimism can lead them to invest in relationships that aren't always balanced. They give second chances and forgive easily, believing in growth. However, not everyone values or reflects this positivity. Even so, their kindness leaves a lasting impression on those they encounter. Empathy is a superpower, but it comes with challenges. Nice people feel deeply, which helps them connect meaningfully. However, this sensitivity can sometimes lead to emotional exhaustion. They may absorb others' pain without receiving support in return. Their vulnerability is not a weakness, but it requires careful self-care. This balance is essential to sustain their kindness over time. Nice people value honesty, sincerity, and depth. They have no patience for facades or meaningless conversations. Shallow connections drain them, as they seek genuine understanding and shared values. Their authenticity makes them stand out, but it also isolates them from those who prefer superficiality. While this can lead to loneliness, it ensures their relationships are meaningful. Authenticity is the cornerstone of their interactions. Solitude isn't a void for nice people, it's an opportunity. They use their alone time to reflect on their actions, emotions, and goals. This introspection helps them grow stronger and wiser. They embrace the quiet, knowing it fosters personal clarity. Their focus on self-improvement enriches their future relationships. Alone time becomes a gift, not a burden, in their journey of self-discovery. Conflict and chaos are draining for those who value peace. Nice people avoid unnecessary drama, which often alienates them from high-conflict individuals. They prefer calm, stable environments, even if it means losing connections. This pursuit of peace creates space for genuine relationships to flourish. Their boundaries are a reflection of their self-respect and inner calm. They thrive in harmony, not turmoil. Nice people recognize the harm toxic relationships bring to their well-being. They refuse to tolerate disrespect or manipulation, even if it means letting go of close connections. This decision can be painful but necessary for their growth. Their kindness doesn't mean they accept mistreatment. By walking away, they preserve their self-worth and peace. Their solitude becomes a testament to their strength. When nice people retreat, others may misinterpret their quietness as loneliness or rejection. In truth, their silence is an act of self-preservation and respect. They choose when and where to speak, focusing their energy wisely. This intentional withdrawal reflects their emotional maturity. They don't isolate themselves, they create space for what matters. Their silence speaks volumes about their wisdom. Nice people avoid chasing after acceptance or relationships. They believe in organic, mutual connections based on respect and authenticity. This patience often leads to fewer but more meaningful relationships. Their energy naturally draws like-minded individuals who value their kindness. They don't force connections, they allow them to unfold naturally. This approach ensures the relationships they build are genuine and lasting. Nice people lead with generosity in a culture that often glorifies self-interest. Their instinct to give can make them feel out of place or unappreciated. But their giving nature is a reflection of their values, not external validation. They inspire others to be better, even if they don't realize it. Their contributions often go unnoticed, but never wasted. Their generosity is their quiet rebellion against selfishness. Being kind in a world that rewards ambition and power is an act of defiance. Nice people don't seek to win approval through their actions. Their kindness is rooted in principle, not strategy. This courage sets them apart, even if it means standing alone. They understand that popularity fades, but integrity lasts. Their bravery lies in choosing to do what's right, not what's easy. Being alone provides an essential space for reflection and renewal. Nice people often need this time to process their emotions and regain energy. It's not a sign of weakness, but a tool for resilience. In solitude, they reconnect with their values and goals. This quiet time strengthens their resolve and clarifies their purpose. It's a necessary part of their journey towards self-fulfillment. While many dread being alone, nice people view it differently. They see loneliness as an opportunity to explore their inner world. It's a time to heal, learn, and grow without external distractions. They turn inward to understand themselves better and nurture their dreams. This perspective transforms loneliness into a powerful experience. For them, solitude is a gift, not a burden. Nice people don't open up to just anyone. They seek connections with people who share their values and emotional depth. This selectiveness isn't about exclusivity, but about protecting their energy. They'd rather have a few deep connections than many superficial ones. Their relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. This focus on depth ensures their bonds are meaningful and enduring. Nice people are welcoming and kind, but not naive. They've learned to protect themselves from those who might take advantage. Their openness is balanced with boundaries that safeguard their emotional well-being. They give freely, but know when to pull back. This balance allows them to remain kind without being drained. Their guardedness is a sign of wisdom, not distrust. Nice people lead by example, showing kindness through their deeds. They don't preach or demand, but quietly demonstrate the power of compassion. Their actions often inspire others to reflect and grow. This influence is subtle but deeply impactful. They change the world not with loud speeches, but with small, consistent acts of love. Their actions speak louder than words ever could. Nice people offer kindness without expecting applause or thanks. Their actions are driven by a genuine desire to help, not by external validation. They understand that true kindness exists in the quiet moments, not in the spotlight. This selflessness is what makes their kindness pure and powerful. They are content knowing that they've made a difference, even if no one notices. The reward for their kindness is found in the satisfaction of knowing they've acted from the heart. Kindness doesn't equate to passivity or acceptance of mistreatment. Nice people set boundaries to protect their well-being and integrity. They know when to stand firm and say no, even if it's uncomfortable. Their kindness is a choice, not an invitation for exploitation. By establishing healthy limits, they ensure their generosity is not taken for granted. Their ability to assert themselves is a mark of emotional strength and self-respect. Nice people may seem calm and composed, but they often face internal struggles. Their empathy and kindness come at the cost of absorbing others' pain. They may carry burdens without showing them, believing in the power of quiet endurance. Despite their challenges, they continue to give and love without complaint. This hidden strength is a testament to their resilience. Their battles remain unseen, but their bravery is undeniable. In moments of solitude, nice people gain clarity about their values and actions. It's in this quiet space that they reconnect with their true self. Solitude helps them stay grounded, ensuring they make decisions aligned with their integrity. They can step away from external noise and focus on what truly matters. This personal space is essential for maintaining emotional balance and strength. In solitude, they find the peace needed to stay true to their principles. Through their kindness, nice people bring comfort to those in need. They have a natural ability to heal emotional wounds, offering support without judgment. Their compassion creates a safe space for others to express vulnerability and find hope. Nice people don't need to be in the spotlight to make a difference. They heal quietly. Their presence alone has the power to uplift and restore. They are the unsung heroes who make the world a better place. Loyalty is a cornerstone of a nice person's character, but they know when to let go of relationships that no longer serve them. Their loyalty is not blind, it is rooted in respect and mutual growth. When a relationship becomes toxic or unbalanced, they make the difficult decision to walk away. This doesn't mean they lack loyalty, it means they value their peace and self-respect. Their loyalty is a gift given to those who truly appreciate it. They understand the importance of letting go for their own well-being. Nice people love deeply and without reservation. However, they don't allow others to cross their boundaries. They understand that love should not come at the cost of personal sacrifice or harm. Their boundaries are not walls, but safeguards to ensure their emotional health. They give love freely, but expect respect in return. Their ability to love unconditionally while maintaining boundaries is what makes their relationships meaningful and sustainable. While they may not seek recognition, the impact of their kindness is lasting. The small acts of kindness they offer create ripples that spread far beyond what they can see. Even if no one notices in the moment, the effects of their kindness are felt by many. Their compassion leaves a mark on people's hearts, shaping their world in subtle ways. Over time, the seeds of kindness they plant grow into something powerful. Their legacy is not in accolades, but in the lives they've touched. Nice people are comfortable being alone because they value their own company. They've learned to enjoy their own thoughts and time without feeling the need for constant external validation. This self-sufficiency allows them to thrive in solitude, using the time to nurture their creativity, passions, and growth. Their independence is not a sign of loneliness, but of self-fulfillment. By being content in their own presence, they become whole and resilient. This self-awareness is what enables them to connect deeply with others. For nice people, solitude is a time to recharge and reflect, not something to fear. It's a peaceful space where they can reconnect with their purpose and find clarity. Solitude allows them to process their emotions and release any negativity they may have absorbed from others. It's not a place of isolation, but of inner strength and growth. By embracing solitude, they build resilience and prepare themselves for the challenges ahead. They understand that time alone is essential for their well-being. In solitude, nice people find the freedom to focus on what truly excites them. This time allows them to explore their creativity, pursue their goals, and build the future they envision. They are not distracted by the demands of others, but can fully immerse themselves in their passions. Their dreams are nurtured in moments of solitude, where they can plan and execute without interruption. Being alone fuels their drive and ambition. Their passion grows in these quiet moments, helping them move closer to their goals. Nice people don't always witness the results of their kindness, but they continue to give nonetheless. They understand that not every seed will sprout immediately, and some may never be seen to fruition. Their kindness is like a seed planted in the hearts of others, waiting for the right moment to grow. They trust that the effects of their actions will ripple out in ways they can't predict. Their faith in kindness keeps them giving, even without visible rewards. In this way, they shape the world in subtle but powerful ways. Nice people are not driven by recognition or fame. Their true legacy is found in the positive impact they have on others. It's the kindness they've shown, the hearts they've touched, and the difference they've made in the lives of those around them. They may never receive grand accolades, but their actions leave a lasting imprint. This quiet, impactful legacy is more enduring than any award or title. Their life's work is reflected in the people they've helped, not the praise they've received. Nice people embody the principle that kindness is not about what you receive, but what you give. They show us that the act of being kind brings its own rewards, peace of mind, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. Their actions remind us that love, compassion, and generosity create a ripple effect that benefits everyone. They don't measure their kindness in terms of what they get in return. Instead, they know the satisfaction that comes from simply doing what's right. Their example teaches us that kindness is its own reward. For nice people, being alone is not a reflection of inadequacy, but of their commitment to staying true to themselves. They don't seek companionship for the sake of filling a void, but for genuine connection. Their solitude is a space where they can stay authentic, where their actions align with their values. They choose solitude over compromising their integrity. Their commitment to love, authenticity, and self-respect keeps them grounded. This solitude becomes a sign of strength, not weakness.